Hey, what's going on everybody? It's me, Y Gamer, back for another video. Okay, so today we're gonna build a super fast stone generator. How fast? Let me show you. Okay, so first, efficiency 5, silk touch 1 pickaxe, and time to get haste 2, and this is how you get haste 2. Max level beacon, and select haste, enter. And see, I have haste 2 now. So let's show you how fast this machine is. There's nothing in the barrel, and let me set my timer up for 1 minute. You should be able to see it on the side of the screen. 3, 2, 1, start. So we're just gonna do this for 1 whole minute. This could take a while. I probably will time lapse this, or I might not. Just you can feel free to skip ahead 1 minute if you only want to see the process. If you only want to see the results. That is not supposed to happen. Okay. Hold on, the timer's gonna be a bit messed up because it stopped halfway. It might be or, no, I think I'm gonna fix that. Actually. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, so now that I stopped, let's see how much stone we have obtained within this short amount of time. Of course, I'm going to put the ones that I collected in my inventory, and there's some up here, but that can be easily avoided. I just haven't done it yet. I'm going to do a tutorial on this. Okay, and there we go. We can generate 6 stacks and 9 stone in 1 minute of pure mining with efficiency 5 haste 2. Now let's get on with the tutorial. So welcome guys back. Now we are doing the tutorial, and these are materials needed. 6 obsidian, 8 sticky pistons, 6 pistons, 64 blocks, building blocks of your choice, storage container, but I prefer a double chest, 2 buckets of water for infinite water source, and 6 buckets of lava, 6 observers, some redstone, 8 redstone blocks, 9 hoppers or more or less if you want to like connect the chest somewhere else, a block of your choice to hold the lava, but I prefer glass, a lever if you want a way to stop the machine temporarily because it does make quite a bit of noise, and these are the stuff you need to break it, like to make this more efficient. Efficiency 5 silk touch 1 pickaxe, some valuable blocks like the iron, gold, and diamonds or emeralds of your choice, and of course a beacon. Not 64 of those, but I just put 64 in. So time to take out the materials and let's get started. I will using a chest, so yeah. Okay, wait, I forgot the glass. Okay, so let's say first pick out where you want, like, you know, the mining area to be. For example, here this strip is like the mining area, so let's say you want the mining area to be here. These 6 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So put obsidian like, oh wait, I should probably be doing this in survival, so I actually use up, actually never mind, I'm just gonna do it in creative. So you need to put obsidian like this, which is like obsidian and gap, obsidian and gap, I forgot the word for that, in this order. Next, of course, you're gonna put the hoppers below it to pick up all the stone that you mine. So do place hopper like this, directional, and just sneak and face the direction of hopper you want to place and place it. And you'll be standing here and mining it, so you want to break that, face that downwards, put your chest below you, or you can extend it to wherever you want the chest to be. And of course, break 2 blocks down here, break here, and connect hopper to set chest. Now that your collection system is completed, now let's go on to the actual making of the stone generator. We can put this away. Okay, so the stones are gonna come in from here and hit obsidian so it doesn't keep expanding, of course. And here, let's say you want the stone to be generated here, and so it's going to be pushed in by this piston, so get rid of any obstacles in the way, of course. And one more here. Next, okay, there's so many trees in this area, sorry guys. Next, you want to block this off, as there's gonna be water here and you don't want water flowing everywhere. That might ruin some redstone, you know, because redstone doesn't go well with water. Temporarily block these off so the water doesn't flow, and fill it up with water. Remember to waterlock the pistons. Okay, now that that is done, the lava is gonna come in here and gonna be pushed forward towards said obsidian. And oops, sorry guys, I have forgotten to put one hopper over here. Also make sure to put like a wall at the back so that the stuff doesn't, the stone you mine doesn't fall out behind it. Okay, so next here the lava must come down from the top, so we're gonna surround this in all four sides with your block of choice, but we're gonna have to remove that later. Make it this high and grab your lava and bop it in, and see, it should make stone. If we break this, voila, stone. Now repeat this same process for every one of these water blocks right in front of the piston. Bam, and then it becomes stone. Do the same here. Make sure there's no flammables nearby, not it's gonna, you know, set it on fire like how lava does. And we can break that. So now you have the generation here. Now we need to ensure it gets pushed over to here, the mining area. We can replicate it on the other side later. So how we gonna do this is, you see here, you go to here, you put a sticky piston facing downwards. Okay, wait, make sure it doesn't flow out. Remember to have your redstone block at hand and put this here. Break this block here so that it can be extended up. Do the same for this piston, and ensure there's a space there. Make sure that doesn't happen. Why do I keep making mistakes today? Put the glass here, put a glass here, connect the redstone to set piston. So for each of these redstone, we're gonna have to interval it a bit differently because we don't want it to connect with the other one. So we're gonna have to use directional redstone, but we don't use a repeater because that might diminish efficiency, and put a block above it to make sure that the redstone dust goes this way. This is for efficiency, but if you don't mind, you can use the simpler way. And of course, one more over here, and boom boom. We need, once again, we need to connect this over. Okay, the water keeps flowing out. That's same here. Directional redstone, block that off. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. We're gonna want to do this here, so we can do this here. Nice redstone here, block that off. Yeah, directional redstone is very complicated in a way. And then we can come down over here like that. And next, you must be wondering, how are those sticky pistons gonna get powered? Well, that's what the observer is for. The observer, from my knowledge, is one of the only blocks that can power directly upwards. A directional redstone power output upwards. So here is the stone that we want to power, and we're going to do this. Break this temporarily so that we can bop that there, and you see it gets extended. So now we need to constantly trigger this observer, and which I will show you how to build a redstone clock later. So now we need to do the same for all of the machines here, and okay, make sure you don't do that because that will cause a water leak and destroy your redstone, which you do not want to happen. Okay, so here's a block of one gap, and the next one is over here. So much water everywhere, I apologize. Here we're gonna have to put an observer. For this situation, I advise bringing an extra piston so that you can do this. Face it upwards first, and then go one block beneath, put a piston and trigger it, so that you don't have to break your contraption to put the observer. And of course block it off so that the water doesn't flow everywhere. And now put the redstone. But if you want, you can put all the redstone later, as you know, you never know when a water leak might occur, and you see that happened again. And for the final one, of course, we do the exact same thing. Yeah, all the redstone's gonna get destroyed again. You should probably do that. Put the redstone later. And then do the same thing. Piston down here. Redstone block get pushed up. Break this. Stone brick, block up. And there you go. Put another redstone here. Connect it all up. Put the redstone back here. Connect it there. And it's connected. Okay, so now we need a redstone clock, and the clock I personally use is this clock. So put a sticky piston facing somewhere, and put a redstone block here, and you see it works as a clock. And now this side of the machine perfectly works fine. If I stand here, try to break it, you see it comes back. So you could stop here, but this is at half of its max efficiency. But as you can see, it's quite noisy. So what you can do later on, I'll show you how to rig it all up, but for now, temporarily, you can just set up a temporary redstone line over here, connect it to a lever over here, and when you turn it on, it will stop the machine. So when you break this, it won't generate, of course, because there's nothing pushing it. And now we just want to replicate this on the other side. So actually, you can skip to the end if you already know how to do this. So, okay, let's get started. The first one would be here. So it's gonna be kind of uneven, and like if you want, you can personally just, you know, do this to make it look, well, even. Because I know some of you have like OCD. I have OCD. Okay, so here we want the piston to be here and push it out. You can have, there's no direct requirement how far away from the mining area the generation area has to be, but you can build it as close as you want, as long as it doesn't interfere with each other. This is already quite close. And here we want to put another piston and the last piston. Block it all and waterlog it all. Okay, now that everything's waterlogged, repeat the same thing we did just now. And if you want, you can put the sticky piston, actually you can put it first. So put one here, put there, put one here, redstone block, and one here, redstone block. Double check just to make sure that the pistons are waterlogged, but they should already be, unless your game is like glitched. Next, you want to fill in the sides with glass. And the reason it must be this high, because if we put the lava here, it would flow out. But if we put it one block higher here and cover all four sides, the lava would be encased in its column. Lava there. Wait, sorry, that is not where you put the glass. My mistake. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, break. Put that there. Repeat the process. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, break, and put the lava there. Now you can break all these, and they become stone. So now we need to do the process of triggering the pistons. The generation is fully complete here. Now we're gonna do the exact same process on this side. Now for this contraption, I don't have a plan design that I can show you, so the design will be completely up to you. The ones at the side is easiest to put an observer, because you don't have to have water interference. You just break a block here, you put a block below you, and you jump and place it. With precise timing, this is doable. And now there'll be water here, of course. Block that up. Go the observer will be here. Go one block behind, because this is waterlogged, and then you come over here. and block gap, and the next one should be here. Once again, put the observer down, break the block below the observer, piston, power the piston, and now the observer is in the right place. And block it off, that's not the right block. Okay, and alternate one block, leave one block again, and here we go, the last one. Observer, you can use the water to your advantage to place it upwards. Okay, the water is getting annoying. Go here, put piston, redstone block, and there you go. Now you just need to trigger up the rig up the redstone. And after this, we'll do a final test to see if it is as effective as the previous machine, which it should be. I once again warn you that doing this on a multiplayer server might have it might be less effective because of lag, because you know it's lag. You can't do anything about lag. And once again, just rig it up here, and okay, there you go. Now I need to get out of here, and now you can do some complicated, like you can just go under the ground, but here I'm too lazy, so I'm just gonna connect it up like this. However, of course, you can have a more elaborate and nicer looking connection, and at a flick of a lever, both machines will be activated, both sides. And there you go. Wait a minute, something is... Oh, I am dumb. Okay, sorry guys, my apologies. I forgot to do this part. So do this, connect it up here. And this one, sorry, not like that. That's my mistake. Gotta be very careful with water here. Once again, I apologize for the fact that I keep making mistakes over here. And redstone. Connect it all up once again. 1, 2. Time, and get out of here and do the thing on top. 1, 2, 1, 2, and block. And my game crashed. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. My game crashed for some reason. So let's quickly finish this up. Oh yeah, an additional fun fact. Do you guys remember the IDK What Is Our Name High channel? Yeah, he has officially joined the realms. Yeah, it was also a total surprise for me. We were just talking, playing games, and then suddenly he's like, "Hey, should I join the realms?" And I'm like, "Oh, you can try." And next month, boom, he joined. So now that he's in the realms, and yeah, okay, so sidetrack. Now this should be completely functional. If we flip off the switch, you see it works on both sides, and this should start generating in. And there you go. Okay, so before I go, let's do one more final test. So now it is time for the final test of today. Sorry for that sound, and after this we'll be done with the video. You can leave off if you're not interested. Get my timer set up. Okay, that's very loud. Okay, again, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. You might hear some fan noises because my fan is very loud. Sorry about that. Now results might vary a bit due to, lag and all that, but I hope that the machine will generate the same amount, and now I will look like a fool. Now here I forgot to add in the barriers to ensure that the stone didn't fall out, but you can always add that yourself, and I will just go collect it to count it into my math. That will be another 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, time to see how much we got. after collecting all these extra stone that fell out. Okay, a lot of the stone actually fell out. This is the amount of stone we got. 6 stacks and 13. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you legends in the next video. Bye bye.